So today I'll be sharing with you some of the essential school supplies that I use for college. And this is more strictly school supply essentials, not like headphones or the little knickknacks here and there. Like things I feel like you would absolutely need or use in college. So I'm gonna make this quick. First on my list would be a computer. I feel like any type of laptop would be good to use. I use a MacBook. I've had this since I was 16. I'm now 21 and it's still getting me through both high school and college. Second on my list would be to invest in a good planner. I started using a physical planner in high school just to write down all the important dates or due dates of everything that's due or when our exams or quizzes will be, and then also to write down my daily to-dos or weekly to-dos as well in my physical planner. And being organized in college is sometimes half the battle. It really is. I can't tell you how many times I've heard students say, I did not know it was due today. And it happened to me too. I'm just kidding, it never happened to me. I was trying to relate, but guess what I had? My planner. But since being in college now and having a backpack with all my things in it, being a commuter, I now use what I'm going to go into my third item is my tablet. I have a monthly planner for the whole semester in my tablet. Pro tip, when you get your syllabus and it has a detailed schedule of the semester of everything that's due or when exams are, I would suggest writing everything in your planner from when the fall semester starts and when the fall semester ends. Same for the spring semester, winter semester, and summer semester. And then I also write my daily and weekly to-dos on my tablet as well. And then I also do my homework assignments and I study and I take notes in this too. So this is making up for a lot of my other suggestions I'm going to make for essential school supplies. So this is really a all-in-one kind of thing, but on to the next. So my next essential school supplies would be what I bring on the first day of classes for the week. So, of course, stationery, pens, pencils, highlighters, you name it. Sometimes I bring a notebook. I always bring a folder. Sometimes professors give out homework assignments, and then a lot of professors do give out like a physical syllabus as well. So I always keep that on handy right here. They always have a digital syllabus for us as well at my university, but I always find it really good to have a physical copy on you to make note of certain things and requirements for the class or when things are due. Also, if I don't bring this, if I have random work to do in classes, not just for the first day but throughout the semester, I always have loose leaf paper on me because sometimes your teacher, professor might say, hey, get a sheet of paper out, we have classwork to do. So loose leaf paper. I feel like before I said any of those essential school supplies, I really at first should have suggested a backpack. I got this Vera Bradley backpack on the Vera Bradley outlet website for I think 50% off. My other backpack beforehand it's still in good condition, but it really hurt my back. So I would definitely suggest to invest in a decent quality backpack because I'm not buying a new one. This is with me till I graduate. Another college essential, depending on the classes that you're taking, but I found that I needed staplers. I've had these since middle school. This is my home stapler. This is the one I bring with me just in case, but in a lot of my math courses, when we had to turn in homework physically in person and not online, I definitely needed a lot of staplers. Going back to stationery, when it comes to pens, I prefer small pens. And then there's a specific type of pen that I know is pretty popular, especially here in the States, but I don't prefer the pen. It lasts long, but it doesn't last long in its initial use, I guess I should say. It starts to bleed out after a while. I personally prefer pens from Japan. I went to Japan in January earlier this year and I picked up a few, but the ones that I already have, my smallest one is a 0.28 pen and the highest I would go is maybe a 0.5, but really a 0.4. And the reason why I suggest small pens is because next on my list is index cards. I have the heavyweight, which I suggest more, and then I have the lightweight. I am used to the heavyweight ones growing up. I never knew of the lightweight ones because when I got these, I was like, that's so... And then when I went back to Walmart, I was like, they have heavyweight ones. You see the difference? Lightweight, heavyweight. And also, if you want blank index cards, they come in a pack of 100. I would strongly suggest getting them from Walmart because they're going to be either at $1, around $1, or a little under $1. The lightweight pack was definitely under $1. This pack was at $1, the heavyweight ones, but I got these on clearance at the Walmart that's near me. The reason why I suggest index cards is because I got these semester, because I know a lot of professors on an exam will allow you a cheat sheet, and usually that's a 3x5 index card. And if you have a pack of 100, you can mess up and reuse these and whatever. You're good. I feel like you should be good for all of college if you just have a pack of 100 index cards. Also for studying. I know a lot of students use flashcards for studying, so yeah. And that's also why I like having small pens, is for when I make my cheat sheet for my exam, I'm able to write a lot more information. Yeah. And I just like small pens. This next college essential tip I debated putting on here because I've only used this my freshman year of college at the first college that I went to, but I don't really use them at the university that I go to now. So I would suggest a binder if you get a lot of papers in your class, like a lot of worksheets or homework assignments, or when you're taking notes. I like these. I get them from Walmart. I forgot how much they are, but whenever I take notes on loose leaf paper and I don't want to have my big notebook, I put them in here. Also, this is from my Calc 3 class. I like to get the plastic cover sheets to keep the integrity of the paper intact, you know, especially when I print out stuff or it's a worksheet from my class that I don't really prefer to punch holes in. And then sometimes too, if you take an expo marker, you can really study with this as well. I didn't think of that until just now. So this and an expo marker, you're golden. You're golden, so you won't have to ruin the paper. Especially this is really good for kids who don't have an iPad or a tablet. Going back on the tablet thing, I use GoodNotes, and that's where I take a lot of my notes, and I have a lot of my homework, so everything is just there in different books, notebooks that I have on my tablet. Let me show you real quick, actually. I don't know if you can see, but I have so many different books throughout the years. You can even download PDFs on this as well, and then just edit it. I have PowerPoint slides here, just a whole bunch. See, a whole bunch of PDFs. I don't know if you can really see that well, but a whole bunch of PDFs and stuff. This is where I take notes, and I keep all my stuff here. But freshman year, when I didn't have my iPad, I just did it like that. I wrote everything down. But I would say, writing everything down on paper is so much better than your tablet. 100%. Next on my list is calculators. I have two here. If you're majoring in STEM, I would highly suggest this TI Inspire CX whatever 2 calculator. They have different versions of this whatever, but I got this my junior year of high school, and this is my baby. I love this calculator. But other than that, if you're just taking, you know, college algebra or pre-calc, or I mean even pre-calc, this calculator could be helpful. But if you're not a STEM major and you don't really take that many heavy math courses, I would suggest just this calculator right here. I see a lot of kids with this one. Also, I use this a lot in my physics class as well for my exams. Depending on your major, invest in a good calculator. Next on my list, I feel is a really useful school supply essential would be whiteboards and expo markers, and obviously the dry eraser as well. This isn't my first one, but I got this from Dollar Tree just to put in my backpack to keep it with me wherever I go around the college campus if I need to whip this out and study real quick. Now, this one I got from Walmart. This was maybe $10, $11. So, yeah. But I have another one. Okay. This one, it's not too far off from this, but I mean, it is a little bit bigger. This was my sister's whiteboard that was in the basement and no longer being used, so now I use it. And it also is a chalkboard. This is for when I'm like sitting on the floor in my beanbag chair and I just go ham on this with some math or physics and whatnot. So in any major you're in, I feel like it's really good to have a whiteboard just to kind of like brain dump and everything. You could just erase, fix, whatever. Especially in STEM, whiteboards are our best friends. So this thing, I would suggest in a whiteboard. And expo markers. Speaking of expo markers, I'm going to show you an example here, but I have 3 types. I have this, your regular one. You can actually get these in, it's just one in a single package, whatever, from Dollar Tree. I have this one, and I have the fine tip one. Let me show you the difference. I like to use this one for this whiteboard because I could do so much more with it. So thank you for watching. I hope that helped you with maybe doing your college shopping for the upcoming semester, or if you're in high school going into college and trying to figure out some of the things you need. This is just for school supplies, not necessarily, things you need for your room or your dorm and stuff like that. But I might make a video about that as well, because I lived on campus for 1 year of college, and that was my freshman year of college, but I'm a commuter now. Anywho, thank you for watching and have a blessed one.